to my channel. So today's video is going to be a video about all my fall favorites for makeup, and I hope you guys are excited. I absolutely love fall in the fall time, so I decided to show you guys some of my favorite makeup items for the fall time, lip products, eye palettes, all kinds of stuff. So if you guys are excited to see what I love during the fall time, then please keep watching. So the first things I'm going to talk about are lip products, and I have several different lip products here to show you guys, and some of them are affordable and then some of them are a little bit more of high-end lipsticks. First one I want to show you guys is this one right here. This is absolutely one of my favorites. I wear this one and another one a lot, but I have to say that this one is the one that I've been wearing the most during the fall time. This one right here is by Lime Crime, and this one is called Saint, and it is the beautiful burgundy kind of deep brown color. It's so pretty, especially with like minimal makeup that I'm wearing today. With this, it just makes a statement and it looks very fall. So if you guys can see that right there, it is very, very deep. And that is why I like to wear it with kind of like an eye that I have on today and then pop this on, and I feel like it just makes your face look fall, if that makes sense. I like my lipstick to stay on. And then the other one I have by Lime Crime is called Pumpkin, which is the perfect cute name for the season. So this one, like I said, is called Pumpkin. Now this shade is very different, and I feel like not a lot of people might not like this, especially on their skin tone, but if you have fair skin like I do, or even like light to medium skin tone, you might like this. So this is the shade right next to Saint. So it looks like that, and as you guys can tell, it pretty much looks like a pumpkin color. It's almost like a deep terracotta orange, and I just love this with a really good brown smoky eye during the fall time. I think it looks absolutely stunning. The next color I have is this one right here. This one is more of my nuder shade that I like to wear during the fall time because it is very warm but still on the nude side. So this one is called Committed, and this is by the Balm Cosmetics, and it looks like this. And I love the way this smells because it literally smells like Christmas cookies. But it just looks like this. So as you can tell, it's a lot more nude. Right here, it's that one right there. So it's a lot more nude than Pumpkin and Saint. It is a very warm shade, which is why I love this for the fall time, because any of the warm eyeshadow shades and lip shades, I feel like they just warm up the face. The other two lipsticks I have, one of them is by Kylie and then the other one is by NYX. I had this lip color in my collection and I don't know why I'd never worn it, but ever since I tried it, I have been loving it. So it is this shade right here, and this shade is called Rome, and this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and they look like this. These actually do last a very long time on your lips from the drugstore. I felt like when I first applied this, I thought it wasn't going to last, but it actually lasts a really long time. And I love the color of this because it's kind of similar to Saint but more on the nude side. It doesn't look too dark on the face. I just feel like it makes it look a little bit more mauve, kind of. It has that pink undertone, not too much brown like Saint does over here. But as you guys can see, it's still more of a warmer shade, but it's more of a mauve warm shade. And like I said, that one is from the drugstore, super affordable. The next one is by Kylie, and it is this one right here, and I actually don't know if she still has this one in her collection because this is one of the first ones that she ever came out with. So this is Candy K, and I love this one because it's a lighter pinky mauve shade, but it's still a little bit deep. This is like my really, really nude shade whenever I don't want to wear too much makeup and I'm doing more of a smokier eye and I don't want to be too dramatic with my makeup. It's actually what I'm wearing right now, and I just love the way this looks with something that I'm wearing today, something very minimal and light. And I like this because it's also very matte. Last lip product I have is this right here. This is a chapstick, and this is Pumpkin Pie, and this is by the brand Chapstick. And I just love this because it's so hydrating to the lips. I feel like in the winter time my lips get super, super dry, and especially with me wearing so much liquid lipsticks throughout the week, I feel like my lips get super dry, so I do have to moisturize them. This is something that I like to keep in my vanity and then as well as inside my purse, just to hydrate my lips, and I love it because it is pumpkin pie scented. Being that it does get very cold during the fall and winter time, I do like to hydrate my face as much as possible. So I actually switch moisturizers during the fall time, but I usually use the Clean and Clear one for all year round, and then this one I like to just throw on my face when I am getting a little bit more on the dehydrated side. So this is a ginseng energy boosting moisturizer, and it just looks like this. This is actually a sample size. I'm waiting to get the full size, but I do use the sample size right now. But this is the ginseng one from Origins, and I love this for the morning because it smells exactly like oranges and like orange juice, and it's just really refreshing and hydrating, and I just love the way it makes my face feel, and I love the way it makes my makeup go on. For me being oily, I love this during the fall time just because my face does get a little bit dehydrated, and I think that you guys should try it because I think you guys will really love it as much as I do. So the next product I have is actually, I believe it's an old one. I know I've shown this on my channel before, but I don't know how long it's been since I've actually shown you guys. But this is the Laura Geller highlighter in the color Gilded Honey, and it looks like this. And the reason why I like this for fall time, because as you guys can see, it is like basically pure gold, and I love anything that has to do with like gold and copper and browns and like warm tones in the fall time. So that is why I love this highlighter for the fall time, and I feel like it's just very iridescent and it just like makes a statement on your face. I'm actually wearing it right now, and every time I wear this highlight I get so many compliments, but as you guys can see, it is very bright. But it still looks good on my skin tone because I feel like some highlighters either look too dark or make my cheeks look muddy or something. But this one is like the perfect amount of gold and champagne. Obviously you have to have a really good blush, and for me this is a blush that I like to bring out during the fall time just because it's so warm, and I am wearing this today. But this is Melba by MAC, and it just looks like this. This is super old, and seriously I don't know how I'm not down to the bottom of this or even seen the pan yet, because I use this pretty much every single day. There is literally no sign of me hitting pan yet, like at all. But yeah, this is Melba by MAC, and I've had this for literally forever, but I always bring it out around fall time because it is a very pretty warm peachy color, and it just looks really, really pretty on the cheeks. So now let's move on to eyeshadow palettes, and for me, I love any eyeshadow palette that just has oranges and like really, really burnt burgundy shades. That is like my go-to during the fall time. So for me, this is the palette that I always like to bring out. So this palette, I actually got this 2 Christmases ago, and it looks like this. And ever since I saw this palette, I always wanted it, and then I finally got it for Christmas. And every time around fall I like to bring it out, and every single time I wear this palette on my eyes I seriously get so many compliments. But it just looks like this. Like, yes, all fall colors, especially these two right here, I feel like just scream fall. I actually like to do kind of a look similar to what I'm wearing today. I'll just take this color right here and buff it all over the crease, and then I'll get like a smaller detailed brush and I'll put this reddish color right into the crease, and it just looks like so pretty and simple. I just love this palette, and these shadows last a really long time as well. They don't have too much fallout, and they just look really good on the eyes. I don't know if this palette is still available, but I know that you can find it on Amazon, which is why I'm mentioning it, because I don't know if you can still get it, but I know for sure they do have it on Amazon. So yeah, you guys can check it out there, but it's just the Lime Crime Venus palette. This palette right here is probably going to be a palette that everybody has, which is something that's probably exciting, but I wanted to go ahead and mention it just because if you guys don't know or haven't seen this palette or haven't heard about it or have been living under a rock, you probably don't know about this palette. But this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is her newest palette that she created with Morphe. Mine is very dirty because I use it so much, but this is the newest palette that she had made with Morphe, and you cannot tell me that these colors are not fall. Like, look at this, especially like all of this right here, like just this little section just screams fall. So this is actually a palette that I love wearing during the fall time as well. So I'm actually wearing this color all over the crease, like I just buffed it with a big fluffy brush, and then I went back with this color right here, this like deepish orange color, and I went right into the crease very, very softly. And it just gave me this eye that I'm wearing today, which is something that I kind of like to do for an everyday basis. Palette is super, super good. I love it. I'm so glad I got it when it did come out. She still has it available, so I would get on it. I don't know if she's going to have this palette for any longer or how long, but I would jump on it if you don't already have it or have been thinking about getting it and you're not sure. I would definitely get it, especially if you love warm shades like what's in here. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the little bell down below. That way you guys can be notified when I upload. Also, don't forget to check out all my social media. That way you guys can stay connected with me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!